YouTube? How are you? Hi YouTube, how you doing? Hi YouTube, what's up? Okay, some bit me and it's itching me real bad. So y'all keep seeing me look at my big old arm. Some bit me. This is my outfit for today. Stanky. Oh my god, y'all. For all my new YouTubers, oh my god, hi. I can't believe it. It's so amazing. I get to reach more people and tell them what God did for me, my family, what my life was like when I was drinking and doing drugs, what I went through to get sober, and how I'm living today to continue to be sober. And while I do that, I'm going to do my makeup. I have a whole bag full of makeup right here. It's so terrible in here, y'all. So terrible. I'm gonna let y'all know right now, I do not have an awesome camera like most YouTubers. I have a phone, and it ain't no iPhone. No damn things cost too much. So I just don't know what to say now because I'm like so nervous. It's so funny. But yeah, I'm upstairs in my bathroom doing my makeup. I'm gonna do my eyebrows, and I'm gonna talk to y'all, but I have to be kind of quiet when I try to do my eyebrows. So, how are y'all doing? What's life like for y'all? What are y'all going through? What's happening positive? What's happening good? What's happening negative? Y'all need some advice from me? I'm sure I can give advice on pretty much everything because I have put myself and my family through everything. Good, bad, the beautiful, the ugly. I don't feel like doing this because it's hot up here. Here I go with this. So, I guess I would tell y'all, for all my new YouTubers, my name is LaQuetta. I am an alcoholic addict, but I'm not drinking, I'm not using drugs anymore. My life was terrible. I wake up drinking. If I didn't drink, I had the shakes. I would have to drink to start my day. Some days I could cook and clean and be just fine. Some days I can drink and be crazy. I used to always fight and argue with my husband when my kids were home. And it would be like, hold on to old resentments. I could be having a good day and it'll be a Keisha Cole song come on. Anything. And he all kind of bitches. I hate you. Remember when you did this? Remember when you did that? And mind y'all, this 3 years ago that I'm bringing it to my house in the present. Like, tripping, crazy. But it was all led up to God saving my life. I'm going to tell y'all how he saved my life. One day I was drinking at home. And I decided to leave and go do what I like to do. I would leave my husband in here with my 3 kids. And I figured they're safe at home. They're good. They ate. They're clothes. Their house. Everything's good. I'm going to go out and have me some fun. Well, one night I went out and had some fun. I was gone for like 2 days. It wasn't fun. It was terrible. Because my poor babies, even though they're at home with their dad, they not like your mama. And when I got sober, I realized that I was very selfish, and I didn't put my kids' feelings first. Because before I picked up a drink, I knew I didn't have no control over it. I didn't know how long what I was going to do when I drank, what I was going to say, how I was going to act. So that was very selfish of me. Going through treatment, I learned a lot about myself and about my disease. Alcoholism. And I say alcohol because I'm an alcoholic, but I also did other things sometimes. Look at my eyebrows. Look at this lash. It is hanging on for dear life. Gotta get some more. So one day I was out drinking. I was like out for 2 days. I was in this car. I was in this car. This is where my alcohol led me. I'm in somebody's car asleep because I can't go home because I don't know. And by this time my kids are already gone. They were taken away. Got into a fight. Well, I called my sister and them over here from the gym. I was drunk. I was playing with them. I told them I had killed my husband. I was just playing, but I guess they know that I was crazy. So they ran over here. When they came over here, it escalated from a joke to 10, 20 police cars, guns being pulled out. My husband, they called the police and said my sister had a gun. So they came. My sister kids was here. My other sister kids was here. Our kids were here. So that brought the police. And this day my landlord happened to pop up and social workers was coming out to close out my case because they had reports of arguments being in that house and they wanted to know what was going on. So they came out a couple of times And they said, well, nothing's going on here. Everything looked fine. The kids seem happy. They have food, clothes, bedrooms. They're very loving. They're very affectionate. They look like happy kids, which they were. We didn't whoop and beat our kids or anything like that. Of course not. They ate. They had clothes. They're very spoiled babies. If y'all go to my videos, y'all see. It was just me and my attitude and yelling and arguing with Dad. And police came on too many times. And I live out in the suburb. So, you know, they come if your music up too loud. But this day they came. So we're happy to come. And the police were here. Of course, I was drunk. And so they left. They came back, asked me some questions the next day. And this is the day after Emily's birthday. She was 3. Ethan was upstairs playing like a boy do. And he jumped off the bed, off the dresser, and cut his head. So I don't play with my kids. I don't know what, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm a doctor. You're fine. Go lay down. He got a cut on his head. So I took him to the emergency room. Took me, the girls, and him to the emergency room. Well, while I'm there, I guess there was a call made, and they came there. And they took Emily and said they're going to let her go color because they didn't want to see her, let her see her brother like that. Meanwhile, police right here and social workers right here, but it's not dawning on me that they're starting a routine to take my kids away. So they took Emily, they took Ethan. I was holding my little baby, Ellie Pie, and I was fighting the police, fighting the social workers. They took my kids out the hospital, took them out real fast. I'm on the floor screaming, hollering. Extra dramatic, but also, I mean, being dramatic, no, being like furious that they were taking my kids away from me. Mind you, I was drinking, but I still took care of my kids, you know, much as I could, like thinking, okay, he got a cut, I'm still going to take him to the hospital, not knowing they were going to come there and take my kids away, but I guess they were on their way to come take my kids from the house anyway, and I just happened to be at the hospital and they got that call. From there, I blacked out. I don't know what happened, but I still continued on my disease to try to bury or not feel the feelings of them being gone. So I kept drinking. Never dealing with the feeling, just drinking. And while I'm drinking, my kids is in foster care now. So one day, God said, I love you so much. You've been doing this long enough. I know the person you are. I know the person that I put you in this world to be. So I'm about to do something for you. Now, y'all know I drink and I used to smoke. And one day I took a sniff of heroin. Never did it before in my life. Was in this car with this dude. He told me to sell it. But I'm thinking, yeah, I see people do it all the time. They just be nodding off. Ain't nothing gonna happen. Shit, I took that little hitter heroin. I got out this car, hold my beer. Of course, hold my beer. I'm staggering, I'm falling, and I can't get my feet together. Because mind y'all, this day, when I woke up in that car, I was looking up to the sky, praying. I was looking at the street, and the street sign just kept poking out to me. You know, God show you signs. And I don't like to go home with stuttering and moving and fidgeting so much. So I had a couple beers and I'm thinking to myself, all right, I'm gonna have a couple beers and I'm gonna go home, take a shower, try to be normal. Because sometimes my husband let me in, sometimes he don't. Because I was still trying to argue or go to his house real late at night, our home, his house, my home. Couldn't be my home no more because I'm an alcoholic woman. I'm gonna be an alcoholic woman trying to take care of and say this is my home when I'm causing problems and police and landlords trying to put us out this home. Kids been took from this home, but I want to go home. Who am I? So sometimes he wouldn't let me in. So this day, I guess I had one too many beers and I'm thinking, he ain't gonna let me in anyway. I might as well just stay out here. So I got some stuff, shared it with some people because I'm like, I have pretty much got used to living out in the streets for real. Just sleeping in cars, sitting at bus stops all night. It's a damn shame I kind of got used to that. And the worst part about it is I think I lightly accepted that was my life and this was happening. Some kind of weird way. But anyway, I took that sort of heroin. Got out this car, I could not get my feet together. To save my life, I could not get my feet together. This dude was standing out there. I don't like this dude at all. He don't like me for some reason. But he was there to help save my life that day. Who would have thought? Alright, my eyebrows. Messed up. I don't like this one. So anyway, he was like, "What are you alright? You don't look right. You okay? You don't look right." He's like, "I'm about to call the ambulance." Next thing I know, I felt somebody smacking me, grabbing my face, but I went out to black, all black. I didn't feel my body hit the floor. I didn't feel anything. I was just gone, dead, or close to dead. I woke up in the ambulance. I had blood running down my arm because they were sticking me IVs. I didn't feel none of that. They had to Narcan me. I don't know how many times. I don't know how I looked. I don't know anything. I woke up, gasped for air like a movie. Jumped out the car. Jumped out the ambulance. I had to sign a paper, and I'm like, I just want my parents. I just want my parents. I just want my mom and dad. So my mom and dad, of course, Mama Kathy, came and got me from the hood with her little gun. Her and my dad took me to their house. She washed me up. And I said, the next day, Mommy, I'm going to detox. I can't do this. I don't want to die. And then I was so scared because, you know, I'm a true believer in Jesus Christ. I'm a true believer in God. I'm a Christian woman. And when I thought that I saw all black and there was no God, there was no nothing around me, it freaked me out. I questioned if there's a God, or was I doing so much wrong? I was about to be in dark, whatever it was. God saved my life that day. He changed my life. He killed that girl and erased this girl. When I tell you I'm so grateful to know that I can live without alcohol and drugs and without that lifestyle, without all that, every day I'm grateful, no matter what's going on in my life. And there's a lot going on when a mama can't have her kids. And working like a dog. But I ain't gonna never give up. But anyway, so I went to detox the next day. I took a shower early in the morning. Went to detox with this red wig on. This roll red outfit my mama gave me to sleep in. I didn't care about my hair, makeup, nails. I was going in there with completely without all my dirt and triflingness that I had to get my life together. Girls was talking about my hair, my clothes. That shit did not faze me at all. If I would have stopped to get home to pick up some clothes, I probably wouldn't have made it to detox. So I didn't care. So anyway, went to detox 5 days. I had to have seizure medicine. Had to have my blood pressure taken. What in God's name is going on? Y'all hold on. I gotta get this eyebrow together. I think I got it. So from detox, they said, what do you want? We had art therapy. We had meetings up there. I stayed there 5 days. Couldn't leave, couldn't smoke, couldn't do anything. Just sit there and get yourself together, get your thoughts together, see what you really want to do with your life. And meanwhile, it's a war behind us where every day the rate of people dying or overdosing and not making it, not giving that chance, or giving chances and never took them, was going up every day. I was sitting there and I'm like, dang, that was me. I could have been on that list of people who just dead and gone. I don't want to do that. I don't want to die. It took me to die to save my life. And I'm going to say, my kids couldn't get me sober. My mama couldn't get me sober. And they were a big part of it. But I had to be willing to put down that drink to be sober. So, when I was in detox, they said, so what are you going to do from here? You got to have a plan. You can't just go home. You could, but that's going to be a good idea. So I said, go send me to treatment, inpatient treatment. I used to run from inpatient treatment all the time, trying to lie, scheme, and scam my way out of doing treatment from home. Drinking before I go to treatment. All kinds of stuff. And I can put on an act. I'm such a great person and be drunk as hell 2 days later. Crazy. Busting windows out and then be sitting in treatment like in my little outpatient treatments where you just go do a meeting and go back home. Sitting there like I'm just an angel. I was lying to myself. I was tired of lying to myself. I wasn't lying to myself no more. And that's the worst person to lie to is yourself. All that shame and guilt and remorse. So anyway, I went that 30-day treatment. I stayed in there 30 days, 30 nights. Didn't get put out, never wanted to leave. Got myself together in there, boy, around a bunch of women. I can't do my eyebrows and talk to y'all. Because my eyebrows just ain't working. I can't do my eyebrows and talk. Look how they looking crazy. Look at my lashes. I look a mess. Lord help me. About to sit in front of my fan. My air don't reach up here. So anyway, I got wigs all over the place. I'll be snatching them off. Y'all know I'm good for snatching them off. So anyway, I went to treatment. Did 30 days in there, just me and myself. Didn't care about nothing that was going on. You know, I still discuss my kids. By the grace of God, I got to lead treatment every Wednesday and go see my kids. I had no clothes when I went in there. I had on some flip-flops, and the day I found out I was going to see my kids was none but God. They say you get out your way and God do things for you. Just let him work and do what he do. I didn't think I'd be able to see my kids, but I accepted that because I needed to get myself clean and sober. As long as I was sober and doing the right thing and getting my emotions and my feelings and everything intact, that I would see my kids again. I'll see them for life. But this day, the lady called me in her office and was like, well, you can still see your kids since we have proof that you were always going to see your kids. You're not just coming here trying to be like, oh, I want to see my kids. So anyway, I had nothing to wear. Y'all had a red shirt on, some red stretch pants, a red wig that was nappy as hell. I didn't have nothing in treatment, but what they gave me for like the first 3 or 4 days. So I'm getting ready to leave and do this visit. No, nobody want to give me nothing to wear. The girls were mean because sometimes girls just be hateful, vengeful, and evil and jealous. I was still going to see my kids because I was walking down the street with piss on me just the day before. Oh well. Yes, me. So just as I was about to leave within the next hour or two, I heard somebody say Cardona, and I heard some bags moving. My mom and my sister had got some clothes together for me and sent me some clothes out there. I went in the office and saw the clothes, and y'all, I started shaking. I was shaking because it was amazing how good God is and how he works. I had some clothes, and I was going to be warm and clean to go see my kids. And that was a blessing. That was amazing. That was one of my God moments. And then every day I'll read, pray, do my work, call home, call my mom. Didn't really ask them for anything because, you know, I'm not there to try to show off or boast or be the prettiest girl there. I just want to just say, hey, I'm doing good. I think I had my husband bring me cigarettes once or twice. And I couldn't let what he was doing or saying get in my head neither. I know once I was better, everything would be better. So anyway, I got treatment. I went to Aftercare for 16 weeks. It was the same place, but another building. And we just go for like 3 or 4 hours a day. And then I did IOP, which is 2 or 3 days out of the week for 3 hours. And yeah, I did that. And while I was doing it, I got a sponsor, somebody who teach me how to live all over again, make better choices. I was going to meetings, have a support group of women I talked to just like me to tell me what they did to make it. And when I'm in a situation and I feel like crazy or all in my head, I share my thoughts. I share what I'm thinking and feeling with people, so I don't sit and have to do that myself. They say you share a problem, it's cut in half, and it's true. I talk about how I feel today and what's going on in my life. I talk about my feelings. I talk about my using dreams. Sometimes I have a dream I drink, and it be feeling so real. I wake up so happy, but I even feel a little bit shameful. Like, did I drink? No, you didn't, girl. It was just a dream. Coming up on 9 months clean and sober, and I tell y'all, I couldn't get 9 seconds. I couldn't get 9 seconds. Look at my face, y'all. I got my makeup. But today, I'm a beast. I'm a beast. Whatever I put my mind to, it gets done. I wake up in the morning and give myself 10 goals. I make my important phone calls in the morning. I get up in the morning at 6 o'clock every morning. I pray. I meditate. I listen to meetings over the phone because we weren't able to do meetings because of y'all. When I'm getting sober, newly sober, they took all the meetings. They had to close out everything. So y'all know a chick wanted to be sober because I wasn't even able to go to meetings and meet up with people. The things you're supposed to do when you out of treatment. You're supposed to meet up with people, go to 3-4 meetings a day. I was at home like praying, meditating, calling people, listening to meetings over my phone. Just still having the willingness to stay clean and sober. I didn't want to be a drunk. I didn't want to be a nasty, disgusting, alcoholic, drunk lady. It's the worst thing in the world. And still think you pretty. Bitch looking crazy. But this is wrong. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Where is my stuff? Talking to y'all. I can't get my eyebrows together and I gotta go soon. So I have a relationship with my husband that's much better, much healthier, much positive. I don't yell, I don't fight, I don't kick, I don't scream, I don't bust out windows. People could depend on me. If I say I'm gonna be there, I'm gonna be there. My mom calls me. I could talk to my mom today without having to worry about her cussing me out because she's seen me on the streets or somebody said I was on the streets. My dad hugs and kisses me today. He's always happy to see me. My addiction. Oh, here comes Quita. Always a sweet girl, always a respectful girl, always a nice girl. But then everybody know what you do. They don't want that for you. They love me. They don't want me to live like that. So my dad's very happy to see my sisters. They always been real supportive, real respectful. People still in my family still respected me and treated me with love and care when they see me, no matter what. And that was always a blessing right there in itself. I wake up today and I have joy in my heart. I walk past my kids' rooms. It's a little junky now, but I did these rooms all by myself. It's junky because they were coming home for their home visits. I did this room for them. They didn't have nothing in here. And I took my time and I said I'm gonna make this room beautiful. And then my son's room, it's junky because my other son being here a lot. But this is my son's room. And I walk past these rooms every day. At first, it used to be real hard because they were telling me my kids were coming home, and my kids weren't coming home. They gave us home visits and took them away because I brought my baby a goddamn birthday cake. I guess I wasn't supposed to be here on Dad's visit, but I didn't come in the house. I stayed outside by my truck. I sang happy birthday with a hat on, gave her a cake, gave my husband a cake. He gave it to her. He told the social worker I was here because, you know, you don't want to always cover your ass. And they said that then they took the home visits away from us. This was just 2 weeks ago. So I talked to my lawyer, and she can understand that's not nothing that was worth taking them kids away from their home again because mom brought a fucking cake over. When they know that I'm here, they know that me and Dad's around each other, talk to each other, and all this. It's just a whole bunch of racist, evil, little spiteful shit going on. Like, they don't want to give our kids, but they ain't gonna have no damn choice because we ain't gonna never stop fighting for them and never give up. 2 parents, not just 1, 2. So my husband's doing good. He wasn't really the one, but you know, he did what he had to do. Parenting class. He got to do domestic violence class. He got to drop urine screens. He was smoking his little weed, but he wasn't acting crazy when he did his shit. I was the one, but he stopped smoking. He dropped his urine, so I dropped my urine. They breathalyzed me, give me a 3-day alcohol test, and I had to pee in a cup whenever they call. And I'd be like, let's go then. I'm happy to do it. They be trying to sleep, trying to get me, but that's all right. It's all right, because by the grace of God, ain't nothing in my pee. So it's kind of, it's bittersweet. I wake up and I'll be real happy. I'm learning to have the acceptance that what I did is a reason why my kids are gone, but I'm not going to deal with me doing what I need to do and y'all still trying to play my kids and play us. So this lash is gonna go today. I'm gonna buy some more lashes. I'm messing up my eyebrows talking. I cannot do these and talk. But so that's where I'm at today. Y'all know I ain't go to church this morning. I was so exhausted. Who am I not to go praise God who saved my life? But I was so tired. Look at my eyebrows. No, that ain't gonna work. Okay, let me end this video. So we'll come back with the rest of the story. Tell y'all how treatment was, how the girls was, how the people was, what they said, how they treated me, how I felt. Look at my whole ass, face, hair, everything. I gotta do this stuff. It's gonna take me a minute. I gotta change my hair. But so I guess this was a try to get ready with me, but it really wasn't because I cannot do my eyebrows without focusing and concentrating. I'm gonna wipe all these off. So yeah, my life was good. I just miss my kids. I walked past our room before. I used to just sit in their room and cry. Now I finally just seen them in their room. They done jumped all around the beds. They done tore shit off the walls like kids do. Ethan's happy with his room. They were happy with their room, so they got to see it. I have videos of them in there. So, you know, every day we might not see what God is doing for us, but he is doing amazing things. He is at work hard for us. And he'll never stop fighting for me. Even when I can't see it, he fighting. When I'm sitting there and my faith is low, he's sitting right there with me, holding me. He's doing some amazing things. And all this stuff that the social worker is doing to us ain't nothing but a setup for them. Because they're messing up. And we're going to get our kids. We got to court August 12th, y'all. It's going to be over the phone. But shit, at least we're going to be heard. And it's going to be beautiful, man. I got a good feeling it's going to be beautiful. It's coming to an end. So next time y'all going to be seeing me in my vlogs, y'all going to be seeing my baby jumping all over my head while I'm trying to do it. I ain't gonna never be able to do no makeup because they gonna be all over me. Um, Life is good. It's peaceful. Now I do sometimes in my head wish I could drink without being crazy, but I can't, and I know that today. There's no such thing as one drink for me. One is too many, and 1,000 is never enough. I can't have no drink. Ain't no way for me to drink no beer. I done tried it. I done tried wine. I done tried liquor. I done tried to do it different, and I always get the same results. So I have to accept and know that I just can't drink. And sometimes I be thinking like, I don't really want to say I want to, but sometimes it crosses my mind. My social worker, my sponsor said, because I'm an alcoholic. Of course, alcohol is going to cross your mind. It's a big part of your life for many, many years. But I will not pick up that drink. I don't want to live like that. I don't want to be homeless and sloppy and nasty and ignorant, losing my kids, losing myself, being disrespected, people looking at me like you're better than this, people looking at me like I'm trash. That feeling of being guilty and knowing that I can be better than I am. And I don't want anything making my brain crazy again. I love being sober. I just can't wait till my kids get home and see the mother that God recreated. They see me though, because I don't miss a visit. I'll be there cussing out social workers, calling them when something ain't right, calling they boss, they boss's boss. Don't play with me. So yeah, there's a whole bunch more to my stories, and I don't really remember the videos that I can tell y'all to go back and watch, but go back and just scan through the videos and see things I talk about court, because there's so many things that were going on that I talked about in my videos that day. I can't really think of everything right now, but when it comes to my mind, I would turn on my phone. It ain't no iPhone. It's a regular phone. I would turn it on and I would talk to y'all. I have so many more subscribers, and I really want y'all to know that if there's anything that you're going through, there is help out here. You have to be willing to get the help, or willing to put your first good foot first, or however that saying goes, and take off and do what you need to do for yourself and your life and the people around you who love you, or for yourself. If you're going through anything, give it to God. If you need to talk to a therapist, talk to him. You need to take medicine, take it. I take Buspar and Zoloft. It's for depression and anxiety. I don't have depression anymore, but it may because I take the pills. And I'm not drinking anymore and stuff like that. I used to take Xanax and, oh, y'all, go out the house to go get some milk and wake up in the damn jail. I done went stealing damn makeup out the stove thinking it's damn candy and rainbows or something. Y'all, listen, I got so many stories. So, y'all, I got to do my makeup and I have to get ready to go. But, yeah, just stay tuned. And I will tell y'all a part of my life stories every day. They may not be in order. It's not because I'm drunk. It's because I already said some shit. But I love you guys so much, and thank you for subscribing to my channel, and hopefully I can help change lives and save lives. I promise y'all I'll look better, but yeah, y'all just gonna get me. Bye y'all. Love you guys so much. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And have a blessed day. And do something every day to get out of yourself and help somebody else. It'll help you get out of your own mind about what you're feeling or thinking or going through. Go put your focus on somebody else and go help somebody else, because that can make their day. You never know what you can be doing for somebody. If you just say hello, a hug, well, not a hug, an elbow bump, or give them a few dollars, buy someone a meal, something. Just be nice. Care for others. Respect others. Have feelings for people. You can help change the world just by you doing what you're doing every day. Something positive, something sweet, because somebody's watching. I know God is. And with that, I love you guys so much, and thanks for subscribing. Bye.